What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having another good day, y'all. Today, dropping some content. We're going to be swapping out this head unit and this radio on this truck. So back in the day, when I say back in the day, probably like 2 years ago, I tried this before. Didn't work out right because the unit I got, it was like a 10-inch Tesla style screen. Installed it, everything worked on it except the AC. So I went ahead and we have a new one that got sent out to us. So this product is from XL Inc. They were kind enough to send this out, y'all. So we have this in the back of the truck right now. So like I said before, no, the engine's not running because we still got to swap it, but the truck's here, so we can still do stuff on the truck. That's just gonna be cool for it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm really looking forward to this mod. What this is going to do is it's pretty much the 5th gen style radios, except I'm gonna be real, it's like 20 times better. So we got this going on, y'all. I mean, there's nothing wrong, absolutely nothing wrong with the way the current setup looks, but I think we can do better, right? One thing, you retain all of this down here, all of this stays here. You will replace the side bezels, which I'm a little sad about because on my truck it's kind of like a rose gold kind of color because it's the Longhorn. But hey, hopefully replacing the screen and stuff and whatnot is going to make it well worth it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and bop all this stuff off, take this off, get access to the radio itself, get access to the radio itself, take that out. It takes like 5 minutes to do all of that. This is not in how to do video, because I'm going to put a video link down below that is directly from Linkswell, the company who made this radio, directly down below for them. And they do a way better job explaining and showing how to install this unit. But if you've ever installed a radio, it's pretty much like that, nothing crazy. So let's go ahead and get this started. Make sure you drop a like, drop a comment, and subscribe. Just to help you guys out, if you've never taken out this section of the console, a lot of this stuff snaps out. You don't have to take this bezel off. I'll do it just to show you guys it comes off. All right, so I went ahead and took the piece out, the front bezel's out. Now it's just the radio. So first thing I'm going to do is transfer. So you have to transfer the backside clips to the new one and the AC vents and stuff. So all the switches for the 4x4, the whatever's over here, I don't even remember. All that stuff has to get transferred over. The stuff in the middle, don't worry about it because it's not gonna get used except the bottom piece. So we're gonna transfer all this stuff over and then to the new head unit. I'll show you what it looks like. And then we'll get to the wiring harness part. I'll talk a little bit about that. All right, you guys, so I just went ahead and transferred all of the pieces from the old bezel onto the new bezel. As you can see, the air vents are installed, 4x4 switch, lower aux switches are installed. Everything is super clean. For all of the side pieces, so the vents and the knobs, all of that stuff, you're gonna reuse the screws, but then for the black bezels, on the sides, like on the outside, you use the provided screws. Now they give you 2 option bezels, right? So when I say bezels, I'm talking like this piece right here where my thumb's at, right? They give you 2 options. They give you the option if you have a center console, or they give you the option if you have a bench seat. So it's really pretty obvious which one you're gonna use based off the truck you have. But I'm doing this one-handed. Put that down there. But from the back side, y'all can see all the screws are in now. Everything looks super clean. The screws they give you are super tiny, so just make sure you have a good finger on them. Put them all in, everything's all snug. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this into the truck, take the old original 8-inch screen out, and then we're gonna start wiring up this unit, and hopefully we get some power to her soon. All right, you guys, so we got the new unit in here. All this is out. In order to take out the factory radio is pretty straightforward. You have 4 7mm bolts. Take those out, radio comes out, and then you just unplug everything from the back. If you're having a hard time unplugging this main connector, this naturally sits where my thumb's at. There's a tab underneath there. You just get like a flathead screwdriver and put it in there, and then you just push it and it'll pop out, and then you swing the arm and it opens. So everything that came with the new unit is all of this, okay? I'm not gonna sit here and explain what every single wire is for or what it goes to, right? Because like I said, Linkswell has a detailed video showing you how to connect this for your vehicle If you have a Alpine system, it's going to be a little bit different, and by that I mean like it's one plug that's different versus if you don't have the Alpine system, or if you don't have the automatic AC control. Like, so there's like small little things that are different, but they explain everything really in depth in the video, so I'm not going to do that part. What I'm going to do is get to the fun part, which is I'm going to wire this up and then turn it on so you guys can see the cool stuff, because that's what I want to see. Well, you guys, she is in. It looks extremely clean. Man, where do I start? So installation, wiring it up, not hard. It's just you gotta kind of pay attention. Everything is plug and play, honestly. So you really can't put connectors in the wrong spot. So all the factory plugs are still the same. So 4x4 aux switches, this stuff, vents are still here. They look the same, right? It was just, I don't know, I guess I was just overthinking it, taking my time. The hardest part you guys will have, and trust me, I questioned it, if you get this radio, the hardest part you're gonna have is installing it back into the truck, like physically getting it to snap in, y'all. But right off the rip, it looked good though. I did turn it on a few times already, just because I had to, because I had to drop my column shifter down to be able to get it back there. If you're gonna install this, be very, very patient when you are trying to reinstall this back into the truck, like into the head unit. That way, you're gonna think you don't have enough room, but you do. It's just, it's a bitch. It is a bitch. I ain't even gonna lie, but everything is super clean, y'all. Looks damn fucking factory, really. Trying to get y'all over there. Everything's all clean so far. I still got to put all this stuff back in. We have the USB cable right here. This one is for the phone link, so this is just a USB. This does support, I'm gonna have a separate video going over all the features and stuff. This does support Apple CarPlay, Android Auto wirelessly and wired. I don't know who uses wired if you have wireless, but oh, there's a little plastic film on the screen. But this is it, y'all. So I will have a dedicated video going over the features. I will power it on right now to show you guys what we're working with. Hopefully it turns on super fast. I gotta turn down my, yeah. So far so good. I'm gonna do a couple settings and stuff, mess with it a little bit, give you guys a final look, and then go from there. All right, y'all, it's the next day. It got dark on us yesterday, but the radio is finished. I'm going to finish installing everything, all the plastics and stuff back in, get everything buttoned up, and I'm gonna give you guys a quick crash course on this radio. Right off the rip, y'all, this radio is legit. It's pretty fucking sick, man. So I'm gonna go ahead, which won't take long. I gotta figure out where I want to route my USB cord, even though I probably won't use it much, but get that all routed up, and yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a showdown. All right, you guys, so I went ahead and I put the lower stuff back in. You can't see it in the video, but it's back in. Everything is fully installed. So the screen does come with a protective like covering over it. So you guys, along with myself, are going to get the satisfaction of pulling off the protective layer. Now, I'm taking this off, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm taking this off because yesterday I was messing with it, setting it up and stuff, and some people say, yeah, you should leave it on there to protect the screen, but it kind of inhibits the touch function. So I hope this is meant to come off, because it has a little tab on the corner here. So I'm pretty sure this is made to come off. So we're gonna go ahead and start it. You guys are gonna watch this real quick, okay? The first thing you notice, how fast it boots up, right? So this thing is awesome. I'm gonna mute it just in case I have some music or something. So first things first, you're gonna notice is it boots up super quick. So the way this one works compared to the other ones is this one basically goes into what's called sleep mode when you turn it off. About every 15 to 20 times you turn it off, turn it on, it's gonna do a actual reboot. The reboot is the one that takes a little bit longer, probably about a minute, maybe 45 seconds to turn on. Reason being they did that is that way the memory and the cache doesn't fill up and slow down the application. But right off the rip, you guys, the first thing I'm gonna say is this is a beautiful unit. Like, this is aftermarket, but it looks like it came with this truck from factory, especially because the new vehicles are coming with these massive screens, right? They got the one here, the GMC's got the ones over there. Like, it's everybody, man. It's like a competition for who can make the biggest screen. But this right here is an excellent option if you have an older truck like mine. This is a 2014 Ram. It did have the 8.4 inch Uconnect in it. Obviously, this is far superior. Wireless CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, apps among apps. So first thing I'm gonna do, well, I guess I'll show you guys. Oh. How to do, okay, I'm still trying to get familiar how to work this thing. So this thing is like super crazy. All right, so first thing I'm gonna do down here, right, I'm going to swipe to the left, and what this does is this brings up my AC controls, right? So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to turn it off. Like I said, you guys, I'm still messing with this, so forgive me. So right now the fan's blowing. I don't want that. All your AC controls, I guess I can show you here, right? So there's an app where you hit AC. All my AC features are here, and they work, right? You can hear the fan blowing, or hopefully you guys can hear it. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off, but I got my cooled seat functions, my heated seat functions on both sides. You do have the dual, it's like OEM, man, like it seriously is, right? So I'm gonna turn this off, and then we're gonna hit home, take it back to the house. And this thing is super responsive, you guys. Like, it's like a legit iPad or a Samsung tablet. Like, this thing, like, it responds so freaking quick. This is, now if you guys have been watching the channel for a while, I actually installed one of these aftermarket Android style tablets. I installed one in here about 2 years ago, and I had to send it back because the AC settings wouldn't work and stuff. But this thing is, it legitimately is a tablet. So you can download video games, apps, Netflix, Hulu, all this stuff. You can do it, and you can drive with it, like all this stuff, right? So I'm going to connect to my Wi-Fi. I hit Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi is already set up, but it's just like a tablet where you would connect your Wi-Fi, right? So my only thing I've discovered so far, which is kind of my one gripe I have with this unit, is you can't be hooked up to Wi-Fi and wireless CarPlay or Android Auto at the same time. It's one or the other. So if you're going to use the wireless CarPlay or Android Auto, you're not going to have signal for, like, you know, if I want to open up Google Maps, like the actual app for Google Maps. So this is not Android Auto. This is all built-in OE, right? This is the actual Google Maps, like legit. I can search stuff right now. So right now I got it hooked up to my Wi-Fi at my house. You can do a hotspot with your phone. So if you got hotspot like I do, you can also hotspot, and you can also it has a built-in SIM card. So for my guys on the road a lot, you know, if you're a hot shotter, you're always pulling, always on the highway, you can install a SIM card. There's a plug-in on the back where you can put a SIM card in, so you get constant data, just like one of the tablets, right? So that's a pretty cool feature. I probably won't do the SIM card. I'm probably just gonna stick with Wi-Fi because I'm not in the truck enough to warrant paying that much more money. So we got apps here. I installed some apps. I installed the YouTube app on here. You know what I'm saying? We gotta check it out. Close that. We got some injectors. It's right here. Look
Exciting
at this.
news. We're very happy. We're excited. We got the results back. We're proud to announce the release of our CDT.
So this is YouTube, y'all. So I'll go ahead and mute that. But this is the legit YouTube app. You know what I'm saying? So this is sick, man. And if I want to go home, all I do is hit home there, or I can hit the home down there. Boom, I'm back home. Now, wireless CarPlay, wireless Android Auto. I know a lot of you guys are going to want about that. So for that, there's this app called Car Auto. You hook up to it, and it automatically connects. You can set this up to where every time you start the vehicle, it automatically connects wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, so that way you can just get in and just go on about your thing. I had the Wi-Fi turned on, so now that I turned the app on, it turned the Wi-Fi off, and now it's connecting with Bluetooth to Android Auto. And just like that, you guys saw it firsthand. Uh-oh.
Can't be the one you love.
Stop. All right. So right there, you see that. Wow. All right. It keeps playing. I don't know why. Probably because my phone's being freaking stupid. Yeah. So this is Android Auto. If you have an iPhone, you can do Apple CarPlay. Looks like Apple CarPlay. Got Google Maps up here. Got Apple Music down here. I know you're saying, how do you have an Android but Apple Music? Long story behind it, but I do use Apple Music still since I first bought it. This is, I mean, it's legit. You know what I'm saying? It has everything built into it. So you can do the option where, like, you know, you split the screens, or you can pull up the apps, do Apple Music, right? You can have it to where one of these takes up the full screen. I'm gonna be real, I don't even know how to do it yet. I would need to work with this system for like a month before I can make a detailed video in terms of how to do it. But there's tons of videos on YouTube already for that. So there's your Android Auto. Got a calendar. This layout screen is just one of 1,000 setups you can do. Like if I wanted to take this stuff out up here, all I would do is hold it, and then I can relocate it. It's widgets. It's legitimately a tablet, y'all. So I have all sorts of stuff here. We got weather over here. I never set this up before. I guess I can do it now. United States, and we'll do California, San Diego, right there. That was cool. So none of this stuff I've set up yet. So I still need to set it up. You got a calendar here. So, you gotta be on Wi-Fi so it can sync. But there's a lot of stuff. And then your radio feature, right? So if you want your radio to work,
What is talking about? Anything new and improved?
Wi-Fi, AM, FM, all that stuff, everything's here, you guys. This also has a mirror link feature where you can mirror link your phone straight to this. So whatever's on your phone is going to go straight to this. Haven't figured out that feature, you guys. This thing, I would be here for an hour talking about every single feature here, but long story short, I wanted you guys to get a look at this unit. There's HDMI, so there's an HDMI plug on the back of the unit, so you can legitimately plug an HDMI straight into the back and run it out. So if you have a laptop, I don't know, whatever, a PS4, PS5, like whatever you want, right? Audio controls, you can do DSP. This is the software for it, okay? Now, one thing I will show you guys, if you end up going with this unit, right, what I recommend, so this model truck is on the radio is considered a high model because it's a Laramie Longhorn, okay? You have the option to use the factory amp in the truck, or you can use the amp that's built into the head unit. I 1000% recommend you use the amp built into the head unit. I'm telling you, you will not regret it, because I'm a huge audio geek, right? So the first thing I did was I made sure the audio worked when I installed this, and then I turned the music on. I made sure, like, you know, everything was kosher, and then I started fine-tuning. The setup, right? So right here, where's the user system? All right, settings, and then right here in the middle it says factory amp. Leave that off. If you turn it on, it will use the factory amp. So in this case, the Alpine one. Leave it off, man. The amp, this head unit, the amp in it is 10,000 times better than the Alpine that comes in this vehicle. The factory sub still works, everything works. My steering controls still work. So you can see I just turned the volume up, turned it back down. The shuffle function works over here. It's legit, man. This thing is legit as hell. So I just wanted to show you guys a quick tour of this. This is the Linkswell T-Style Gen 6 head unit, okay? Linkswell makes this, American company. I got this sent out though, so I will have a link from the company that I got this from, in addition to a link for the video I used to install this. I just wanted to get you guys a close-up on it. I mean, this thing is beautiful, man. And like I said, you guys, the only thing that sucks, or I'm a little sad about, is I lost the rose gold or whatever color this is. I lost this up here and on that side, but it's not the end of the world. I think the trade-off is well worth it. It's definitely worth it. All my buttons down here, they all still work, right? Trailer brake, aux, everything down here still works. AC vents are fine because these are the AC vents from the other one. Your hazard button gets relocated up here. It works, right? And then even back here, you still have your little cubby if you still want to use that for some reason. But this unit looks clean, man. I mean, it's made to give it that floating screen look. Give you guys a back shot, but it's not floating. It's like just built in, man. This is a extremely good unit, you guys. And then my favorite thing personally is the volume knob, because it has a volume knob. So you can use this for volume. If you are in your AC settings, you can use this to turn your fan up. You can see it right there. You can turn your fan up there, adjust your temperatures. You swipe back here, you're back in the audio function. If you press it, it's going to mute it. And then I think over here, if you press it, it turns it on. Oh no, temperature. Okay, so you can change between temperature setting here. So if I want to go hot or cold, or you can press it again, and that's your fan settings. Okay, so I'm sure there's way more features in here. I know there is that I'm not tracking, or you know, I haven't found out yet. But this is it, y'all. This is it, man. So I had to get this installed. Like I said, you guys, when getting the truck here, I wanted to get the truck back at the house in the driveway, so that way I can continue to do mods, install stuff until we have the engine and all that stuff back in the truck real quick. So let me get you guys set up real quick on the pod. Oh, it's backwards. I went ahead and detailed the truck this morning. I'll show you guys that real quick. Wow. So we finally got the truck cleaned up. It looks good on camera, but in person there's some things I'm not too happy about, just because it got messed up sitting for so long. Probably gonna do a light buff on it, do a little light polish, and then re-ceramic coat it, just to give it a fresh little look, you know what I'm saying? So she came out clean. This truck bed cover I put on, I don't know what the hell happened to it here, but it's still dirty a little bit. So I'm probably gonna end up taking it off eventually and getting I want the like flush hard cover on there down the road. So inside's still the same. I didn't clean the inside because it wasn't really dirty. But I mean, this unit, man, this is clean, y'all. This is so freaking clean. Like, I can't get over it. Just a couple things I do plan on doing down the road. I plan on peeling off the two front tint. As you can tell just from looking in the truck, that front tint is significantly a lot brighter than the back tint. That's because the back has 5 plus factory tint. The front is just 20 or 15. So I'm gonna peel off the front, put 15 or 5, or put 5% in the front, so you can't see up in my window. So we got that. What else? Yeah, that's it. Engine's still the same. There ain't really nothing crazy or new to show with the engine. I just wanted y'all to see the truck though. So we plan on, I hit up the machine shop yesterday to kind of get an update, to ask them like what's up with the motor. He should be starting to build it this week. He had 3 motors in front of me. It's kind of like a single man shop, y'all, so I'm not pressing him, and I'm also not pressed for time because I'm not in no rush to get this done. But I'm not pressing him or anything. I'm letting him take his time. He pretty much is a one-man builder, so he has 3 engines in front he's building. No harm, no foul. Plus, on top of that, it's not like I can do anything because I sent off the stock injectors to Flux. They got those now, so they're gonna build those up 100% overs. But I'm not gonna get those for about, what do you say the wait was, I think 5 to 7 weeks. So we're not looking at until end of February, beginning of March we get those back. So you know what I'm saying, there's things I can do. So right off the rip, I think the next model I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw those Boost Auto cab lights on next, because Boost sent those out and it is well overdue to get those bad boys installed. So we're gonna do that. What else? That's pretty much it. I could do the ball joints, but I don't really care to do that right now just because it's not driving. So yeah, oh, we still gotta get the head off too. That's what I need to do. So that is where we are at, you guys. I just wanted to give you an update, or give you guys some content so y'all can see what we got going on, all that good stuff. So until next time, y'all take care, be safe, peace out. Let me know what you think about the head unit and the radio in the truck. Would you buy it? Drop a comment. Want to hear what y'all got to say. So until next time, y'all take care, be safe, peace out, and I'll see y'all later.